What's the next one?
Well, I want to move to Reddit now for a little bit.
Okay.
As the fans of this show know, the diehard fans know, we love nothing more than helping Andy Signore, former leader of Screen Junkies.
Yeah.
But I'm such a compassionate, caring fellow that I don't just reserve my helping hands for Andy Signore fixing his YouTube channel. I also want to help the current fans of Screen Junkies themselves. You know, they might be on opposite sides of the aisle, these Screen Junkie fans and these Andy Signores, but I like to think I'm a nonpartisan here. I want to reach
bridge.
across the aisle. Be the bridge between them. Help them both equally. So occasionally on the Screen Junkies subreddit, somebody will ask a question that I think I know the answer to, and I'll often answer it for them. So let's go to the first one. Somebody wanted to know, where is Roth? If you don't know, Roth is one of the female hosts of Screen Junkies. She does the daily 30-minute live stream almost every day. But at the time of this posting, she had not been on for about a week or two. So somebody is wondering, where is Roth? I answered, Andy Signore accused her of misconduct and they immediately fired her without taking it to trial. First, you get 2 potential points on the Reddit questions. You can guess how many upvotes or downvotes does it have, and was I drunk or sober when I wrote it?
But I don't know how many. But I don't even know what the range is. Like, does the average comment get 100 upvotes, 10 upvotes? Like,
okay.
I mean, like I'm asking actually. Like, is there a lot of action on the Screen Junkies Reddit? A little bit.
It's a pretty much dead subreddit. I don't think
I assumed it was dead. That's the thing. Like, I assume like a win of a comment on the Screen Junkies Reddit is like 15 upvotes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. All right. First off, drunk. I'm gonna say drunk because that is impish, pranksterish, Loki-ish, shit-stirring monkey, which comes out when Popeye gets his spinach, if you know what I mean, the spinach that comes in a glass bottle and goes inside a coffee mug. I am gonna say that you got -7. You got 7 downvotes to that.
Okay, Serios. You are very close, but I was actually sober.
What?
And I got -46 downvotes.
I asked you what the range was.
The range literally is, if something gets 15 up or down, that's considered a miracle. That's how angry they were at me. I got more downvotes than I think the thread had viewers.
No. That sound. Now here's why this is interesting to me. And I guess this is just proof that you're sober. What you're actually doing here is satirizing, like, the lax HR policies at Screen Junkies. Because their HR department, like, knew they'd hired a monster and protected him, allegedly. Please don't sue me, I'm all out of money. So what you're doing with your comment is saying, like, yeah, Screen Junkies is a hellhole that probably would fire a girl because the big fat boss said so.
Well, let's see if your assumption of my intentions holds up with the next Screen Junkies post.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay. So you got 0 points from
doubles. Okay. We got a lot of goose eggs on this board. All right. What do you got?
So somebody else asked, how do they get the footage for honest trailers? Because famously they post a new trailer for a movie as it comes out on Blu-ray, so people wonder how the hell could they have this edited movie trailer or fake trailer for Aladdin or whatever the fuck movie when it just came out on Blu-ray the day of posting, which is very shillish. I don't know if they get paid for that, but if they're not, why? I don't know. Fuck them. But somebody wanted to know, how do they get the footage? So I answered. Dan said they torrent the films from Pirate Bay because they can't afford physical media after the Signore lawsuit.
Man, okay, look. All my instincts have been wrong. That sounds like a sober, because that's a very funny joke, so I'd be like, he'd be sober to write that. I also love that you specifically referenced Dan Morell. who is essentially like, if you had a film school, if you had like a Play-Doh Fun Factory film school, if you put in some Play-Doh and pulled the crank, Dan Morell would just squeeze out. Like, Caucasian, 5'9",
Favorite
freckled.
movie is Jaws.
Favorite movie is Jaws, wears a baseball cap. That's a film school student if I've ever, and I went to film school, I know. All right, because I think you were sober, I'm gonna say you were drunk. And because I think that got 30 downvotes, it probably got 70 downvotes. Okay, what do you got?
Well, for that one, I was also sober, Asterios.
God! What did I say? I forget.
I get very, very saucy when I go on the Screen Junkies subreddit,
You were
drunk
right,
or sober.
God damn it!
And I got negative 24 downvotes, but you might,
Terrible.
there might be an extra negative 50 downvotes addition because this post also got me banned from the subreddit.
What username did you use?
Monkey Jones.
Oh no!
I can read the message they sent me when they banned
Poor
me.
sweet Monkey Jones getting banned all over the place.
A moderator named Stockings Booby replied to my answer.
Stockings Booby?
That's right. And he said, "This is a complete fabrication, and you're accusing Screen Junkies of pirating media, which is a crime. Do you have legitimate proof? Unless you do, knock that shit off. This is your only warning." To which I replied, "Cuck," and then he banned me.
It is very funny. The word cuck is always going to be funny.
It is.
Just always will. It's a really good way to trigger somebody right away. I triggered some guy to suing me with the word cuck. Oh my God.